guys, happy Monday to everybody. So if you watch all of my videos, you just saw me do the get ready with me vlog for this face that I'm wearing. If you missed it and you're curious about anything that I'm wearing on my face, I will link that video down below and you can go reference it there. But I just have a little haul to share with you guys. These are some things that I mostly picked up for my professional kit a while ago and just haven't shared with you yet. And I actually just placed an order for some more stuff for my professional kit. Summer is coming around the corner and I already have a few weddings booked for makeup. Probably more going to be booking in the next few weeks. So I needed to replenish some things. So I'm just going to do two separate hauls. When the other stuff comes in, I'll show you that. But some of this stuff might be of interest to you, so that's why I'm sharing it with you. Normally I don't, talk about what I put in my kit a whole lot, but maybe some of you will find this interesting. So the first thing is that mascara spoolies. So if you are normally the type that purchase these at Sally's, it's so much cheaper to get them on Amazon. So the first couple things I'm going to be showing you here, I just purchased off of Amazon. These are just regular mascara spoolies. There's nothing fancy about these. If you do makeup on other people, you should be using these because you should not use the mascara wand from within the tube on your clients. Mascara, I think, is one of technically the dirtiest makeup items just because bacteria can really harbor in there. That's why people tell you to replace your mascara every 6 to 8 weeks. So anyway, I use usually 2 of these for each client, so I definitely need to buy them in bulk because once you dip in and apply mascara to one eye and then you need to re-dip, you're kind of defeating the purpose of using a sanitary object to put on the mascara. So you have to grab a new one when you go to re-dip. That's kind of a big duh, but I have seen makeup artists do things sometimes that just make my skin crawl. I was actually talking to Linda about this. So I do quite a bit of makeup, but I do not trust anyone to do makeup on me. So for my wedding, I didn't hire a makeup artist because I have seen some awful things, people just not cleaning brushes between clients, using the actual mascara wand on their clients, it just grosses me out because I know the amount of bacteria and stuff, and I don't see them sanitizing the eyeshadows in between people. I don't know. I'm kind of a germ freak. I'm a little bit overboard about it, so I would never let anybody else do my makeup. And that sounds awful because I do makeup on other people all the time, but I know I'm just so fastidious about keeping things clean. And if somebody has an active eye infection or a cold sore or something like that, or some massive sore on their face, I refund them their money. I don't do their makeup on the day of. And people know that in advance because it's in my contract, so it's not some big surprise when I show up and I say, oh, I can't do your makeup because you have a giant cold sore. I just don't want to risk passing things along. So anyway, I think stuff like this is super important, and it's way cheaper to get these on Amazon. I'll put the vendor that I use down below. Great deal on these. I think there's a 50 here. Yeah, I think there's 25 in each pack, maybe more. But it was less than $5 for all these. So lashes. So I've never actually used these before. I have an acquaintance who also does makeup who I think uses these, and she was saying that they're great. I've never used them. So what I actually got these for, so these are very generic. They're handmade in Taiwan. These are not real human hair. These are synthetic lashes. So what I'm going to be using these for is just for my trials with my brides and then bridesmaids if they pay for a trial. So these are equivalent to the demi wispy lashes that I normally buy. There's 2 different types of styles that I will normally put on brides. Usually the demi wispies are the most popular option. And then this more natural, I don't remember what number these equate to in the Ardell lashes, but so you can see there's a little bit more dramatic option and then a little bit more natural option here. So I'm just going to be using these for trials and then have brides report back to me on what they thought about them. These are much more inexpensive, and so if they work and the client likes them, then maybe I'll use these on the wedding day, but if not, then I will just go back to using like the Ardell or the Kiss lashes, which is what I normally buy. You know, lashes can get expensive when you have to buy them in bulk, you know, and I have in the past ordered from like iKate House and Madame Madeline, I believe. But they're still expensive because of like the sheer amount that I need to like purchase to accommodate all of my clients. So I figured this would be great just to use for like trials when it doesn't really matter anyway. We're just trying to get like the look. So anyway, I got those. I think they're like $1 or $2 a box. Like, I'm not kidding you. They're so cheap. So, you know, but then again, they're synthetic. So, yeah. They have a nice, thin, flexible band. I obviously haven't tried these, so I don't know what to tell you about them quite yet, but I just thought I would share that these were a great option just for trials or, you know, just when you're playing around with makeup. And then I also picked up the Naked 3 palette for my professional kit. I picked this up a while ago, but I've just had it sitting here. So you guys know that I love this for myself. So I went ahead and bought one for my professional kit as well. Because for most of the weddings that I do, I used to use like my MAC palettes, but the shadows just like, I just don't feel that they're very secure in there. And so like a lot of times I would have them break. Like when I'm running around, I'm really not very careful with my kit, and that has come to bite me in the ass several times where I've had like eyeshadows break and stuff. I have found that these have been the most secure. So for the vast majority of my weddings in the past, I've used Naked 1 and Naked 2 with like some, you know, matte singles in addition. But I thought this would be great to like add. So I have Naked 1, 2, and 3. I'm thinking about also getting the Naked Basics because those are some good mattes, and that would allow me to get rid of some of my matte singles that I have. But I love this palette. I think it would be so pretty for so many clients. And between this, Naked 1, and the original, I'm bound to find an eyeshadow combination that a bride or a bridesmaid or a mom or a grandma is happy with. So anyway, I did pick this up for my professional kit. And I'm actually kind of excited to have the little like sample guys here. Because I use the Urban Decay Eden for clients. That's the makeup, the eyeshadow primer that I use. And there's several of them in here. So usually for an average wedding, you know, like one of these could go for like basically the bride, her bridesmaids, and then like anybody else that wanted to have their makeup done. So it's just kind of convenient. Like I'll just use essentially one per wedding. So there's like 4 weddings worth of like shadow primer in here. Did that make sense? That makes sense in my head. That might be kind of silly, but yeah, I don't know. I just think it'll work out great. So I need to take this to my office to put into the kit. So, and like I said, I'll have more stuff coming that I'll show you guys. And I'll be sure to list the sellers that I purchased these from down below because they got here pretty quickly. And like these are the exact same ones that I buy at Sally Beauty Supply, but I pay like, I think $4, $5, $6 for like 10 or 15. I normally only do that like if I'm in a pinch and I just like forgot to order like them in bulk, and it always kills me every time I do it because I'm like, oh, this is ridiculous. Like I don't know why they sell them for that much, like when you can get them for so cheap on Amazon. Whatever. Okay, so 2 things that I purchased for myself personally. One of them was actually an exchange, and so I had a backup of the fresh sea berry oil, and you guys know that I really like that. But truthfully, like after using the argan oil in light on myself, like the last couple of weeks, I've just like come to learn that I like this more than the sea berry. I'm still going to use that like huge container of the sea berry. I've gone through about a quarter of that now, and I'm going to use it like the whole way through. But I like the way my skin feels even better with the argan oil than I do the sea berry. So I don't not like it. I still, in fact, love it, but I just love this more. So I ended up taking back, I found my packing slip because I placed an order online like a month or so ago. No, it was actually around like the beginning of the year. So I went in, exchanged the full-size sea berry that I hadn't used for the argan oil and light and in the full size, because I love this just so much more. I don't know why I needed to ramble about that like forever, but I adore this oil. I love what it does for my face. And like I said, the sea berry is great as well. Like, they're both fantastic, but this just kind of beats out the sea berry a little bit more, so I figured I'd rather have a backup of this. So that's what that is. That was actually like an exchange technically. And then this. So you guys know that I love this. This is the Josie Maran Argan Hair Oil Serum. This is for all hair types. It doesn't have alcohol in it. It helps to create instant shine, as well as like it's an anti-frizz treatment. I had a sample of this that I got in one of my Josie Maran like holiday kits, and I loved it, and I used it completely through. And then I had a half-ounce sample that my hairdresser gave me of the Moroccan Oil and Light, and I just finished that up like today. I used like the last couple of drops, and I told myself that when I ran out of the light Moroccan oil that I would go and buy the full size of this, but I had to finish the Moroccan oil first. So I totally did it. I finished it, and I went and I spent the $30 on this, and had they had like the 4-ounce size of this, I would have just gotten the 4-ounce size for $50. Like, it would have been so worth it to me. I love this stuff. I love it about 1,000 times more than the Moroccan Oil and Light. There is just such a difference. Like, my hair right now, I mean, it's okay, but this just makes it feel so much softer, so much shinier. It just makes it feel healthier. It doesn't weigh it down. And most days, like that's all I'll put in my hair is just some oil of some sort. You guys know that I don't do my hair on most days. So this, like, hands down, literally one of the best products that I've ever used. I love the smell of it. It has kind of a citrus smell. And I actually meant to like tell Linda from the Beauty Puzzle about this when we met up, because she told me that like anything citrusy is like, she'll buy it. Like, it's like holy grail in her book, as long as it smells like a citrus kind of scent. And I could see this being really great on her hair, because it's she has more hair than I do, and it's a little bit longer, and it's like a beautiful blonde. So Linda, if you're watching, I think you should go pick this up. I think it's totally worth it. Get a sample first, but like, I bet if you tried it, you would just fall in love with it. So just beautiful. I love it. And this is the 2-ounce size. And like I said, I paid $30 for this. So anyway, that was, that's the end of my haul. I don't really have a lot of stuff, obviously. So still on my beauty budget. So I'm going to be updating you guys on how that is going this coming Friday. So you'll see where I'm at with my $350 yearly limit. You'll see. I might be in trouble come like October, November, December, but you know, I do have my birthday in there, so I think I'm still doing okay. I'm still feeling good about stuff, but anyway, there you go. If you guys have any questions, definitely leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.